Hello, everyone. I have broken free from quarantine because I just took Jane back home, and this is right down the street from Jane's on New Jersey. I think some of you guys recognize this house behind me. I used to play football right over here in this field over here, right by here, and I thought, well, this would be a pretty spot to sit and take a little video. So, the reason why I got these little puppies on, you know what today should have been? Today should have been the day I was flying to Florida on my spring break. So I'm a little bit depressed today about all that. You know, our plans have changed. I thought I bought this cute little shirt for Florida. I bought these little sunglasses. I have like 12 pairs now because I keep buying them. Oops. Because I keep buying them. But this was going to be my Florida. So thought I'd tell you some funny stories about Florida and our memories trips. Memory was supposed to go stay with Cousin Amy. Hi, Cousin Amy. And it didn't pan out because all this stupid virus and you don't like it. So anyway, I was going to tell you a little funny stories about what happened while me and Marie was traveling. So me and Marie travel a lot because we had the children together. We raised them together and we like to take vacations together. And it just, you know, two girls need to stick together when we're raising children and taking long trips to Florida on spring break. So I was thinking about, I'm going to throw Marie under the bus today. I'm going to tell some funny things on Marie, which I've probably told some of you guys this, but I thought this would be a good story since we were supposed to be taking our trips. So Marie's always been a big help to me, and I love you, Marie. So she's a big help when you're traveling. You know, have somebody like Marie. It's just wonderful when you're traveling. Back way back before there was GPS, you know, it was good to have Marie on a trip with you. Because when you got lost, she would help you out. She would just do whatever she could to help you out. So one time, we were going through Georgia. And it was getting to a place where I said, we need to find this bypass exit. We need to hit this exit. I don't know where it is, Marie. Check the map. Well, I was driving, Marie was checking the map, and we just couldn't figure it out. You know what she did? She's so helpful. She rolled down her window on the interstate going about 75 miles per hour, 80. I'd say about 80. And she did. She flagged down the person driving beside me and asked them where the exit was. Yeah, they were surprised. There was a conversation while I was driving and trying to keep up with them, and they were driving to keep up with her. But you know what? She will talk to people even going 75 miles per hour. She's good help that way. And that man looked at her like, I just don't know what to think about you, lady. And she told him, she said, look, we got a bunch of little kids in this car, and we got to get off this interstate at this right exit. We don't want to miss it. And so the man said, he's not around from here. So when Marie went to ask for help, they said we wasn't around there. So finally we drove up to the next car. She did the same thing. It was hilarious. It was just hilarious. But we made it to Florida. We made it. Thanks to Marie asking for help here and there. So she's a good help on road trips. And this one time, she got me out of a ticket. Yeah, well, she was a cause of me getting pulled over. Let me first clarify that. See, we were going through, and it was getting late, and Marie loves her sweet tea. She really likes it. So one of our pit stops we hit, she got a great big old, I don't know, about 150-ounce cup. Biggest cup you could think of. Drink it all. So she started telling me, she said, now you need to hit an exit because I need to go to the restroom. I said, Marie, you know, can we wait till we get to a rest stop? She goes, oh, I can't wait. I drank all this tea. So I said, okay, here's one right here coming up. So I pull off. And it was in one of those little towns that had a speed trap right on the bottom of that intersection, you know, where you get off that exit. So I pull in this small town, and I see the little lights. Woo! I said, oh, Marie, we're fixing to get a ticket. We'll probably get a ticket. She goes, let me handle it. She said, nah, we ain't going to get no ticket. We're not going to get no ticket. I said, well, we're getting pulled over. I'm going to pull over. She goes, okay. So the police officer with the little flashlight comes and shines it right in my eyes, and I roll the window down. And back then you had to roll the window down. I don't know if you guys remember that. And so he says, license and registration. You know what you was doing. You was speeding. I said, I didn't even get a chance to say nothing because Marie looked around me and she said, officer. She pulled over because of me. And she proceeded to show him her big old cup. It was huge. She said, I have to go to the restroom. I drink all of this and I have problems. And I just got to get to a restroom. And she just started babbling and talking real fast. And you know how Marie does. If you know her, she could talk real fast. And she got that man so upset and so beside himself. And she said, that's enough. If you want to give her a ticket, you're going to have to give her a ticket at a restroom. And that's what we got to get there. She said, why don't you just do that? And I thought, you're supposed to be getting me out of a ticket, not suggesting an easier way to get me the ticket. So anyway, she said, yeah, just get me to a restroom. You can give her a ticket there. I said, I looked over at him and he looked over at me and he was just scratching his head at this one. And then she goes, oh, no, I can't wait. So he panicked. He said, ma'am, you go 3 blocks this way and you're going to just make a U-turn right there. Make a U-turn and go down and you're going to see that there gas station. You can go in there. And I said, thank you, officer. And he goes, you hurry along. So you know what she did? She gave me, that officer gave me permission to speed and permission to make an illegal U-turn because Marie talked us out of a ticket. Thanks, Marie. Yeah, she does nice things like that. But the funniest thing, I'm going to tell this one on Marie. Funniest things when you get Marie on a ride. Now, Marie's got some fears. She don't like to go up too high, and she don't like no roller coasters. So the first time we went to Disney World, we went to Magic Kingdom. And I said, come on, Marie, let's ride this. These kids will like this ride. Let's ride this ride. She goes, well, what is it? I said, it's a fun ride. And it was a Space Mountain. Now, you guys all know what Space Mountain is. It's a roller coaster. But it's an inside roller coaster, so she didn't know what she'd get involved in. So I kind of tricked her in that one. I said, yeah, the kids will like this. You know, Tony and Robbie and Christina was the older kids. I said, plus, you're going to have to sit with one of these little kids. I'll sit with one of these little kids, and we'll go on this ride. Well, you know, Space Mountain looks like a building. It don't look like a roller coaster. So she got on that roller coaster, and she fixing to yell. And Space Mountain has it's dark. It's dark inside, and have neon lights, and have flashing lights, and she didn't like none of that. And you know what she did? She screamed the whole time. She said, Trina, make them stop, make me get off of this ride. And I was on the ride beside her. I was behind her. I said, Marie, I can't make him stop because I'm right here with you on this ride. But she kept pleading. She just was asking God to help us and help us get off that ride. And she went, oh, and she was gripping that bar. She was just, I had beside herself. And that thing just spins and drops and turns. And every time she would just about go beside herself. And I was just rolling. You know, I think everybody on that roller coaster was just rolling. Because she was asking for help. And I was on the roller coaster with her and I couldn't get her off. So here we came to the end of that roller coaster. Well, that roller coaster hit the brakes, those air brakes, and it went pshh. And she was so relieved. Oh, she was like, oh, thank God. Thank God I lived through this, and I'm going to get off of this. But you know what happened? That was just the air brakes. Yeah, air brakes. So it took off again, and it went like maybe 10 more feet. And that 10 feet was pure panic for Marie. She thought we was going to go on another ride through that. And she took off a beating on that roller coaster. And she hit it. She pounded it. She was screaming. She's like, Trina, I tell you right now, don't let him put me on this roller coaster again. I don't want to ride again. You tell him let me off. You tell him let me off. And I said, I can. I'm behind you. And she beat on it, and she was pounding on it, and she was just turned into the Hulk. She was violent on that roller coaster. She was doing everything she could to get out of that roller coaster. And then it finally, it just went those 10 feet, and it went, shh, stopped. Yeah, and the bars went whoop, and opened up like roller coasters do. She was out of that thing lickety-split. She was just, boom, out. I looked over to my left, And you know what was over there? That was about 12 rows of people trying to get on this Space Mountain ride. And their eyes was about the size of silver dollars. They were just huge. And they were so scared, I don't even think half of them turned around. And they didn't get on that ride because she scared them to death on that ride. That was so funny. I said, she goes, why did you get me on that ride? I said, because it was fun. So she overcomes her fears. She gets tricked into it sometimes, but she overcomes her fears. Yeah, she said, I don't know if I could fly no airplane. She was fearful of it. But you know what? Now she loves to fly an airplane. Today we would be flying in that airplane. We would be over there getting ready to land in Orlando. But the stupid coronavirus had to come along. Ruin them plans. But I tell you right now, I cherish our memories of what times we got to go. She overcomes her fears, and we got to overcome our fears with this stupid virus too. You know, don't let it get a hold of you. You know, you can become aware, you can understand, you can, dwell into it. You better know them symptoms, and you better know some things, but don't dwell on it. So and I was thinking of last year. She said, oh, I don't want to be on no boat. Don't get me on no boat, Trina. I said, but Marie, I just, when I go, I want to do something I've never done. Every time I go, I want to do something I've never done. I want to take an adventure. That's just me. I just love it. I just love to take an adventure. She goes, oh, don't get me on no boat, Trina. I said, yeah, how about we just go see the dolphins? I want to go see the dolphins in their natural state. She just swallowed her pride, and she was like, I guess, just buy me the ticket. I don't even care, and I'm not going to argue with you. Just don't get me on no big boat. So we get on this boat, and she takes a deep breath and asks Jesus for help, because she swallowed her pride. She was fearful, but she did it. You know what? And she sat there, and when we started seeing them dolphins, you know who's the first one up taking videos? It was Marie Chadwick. Yep, she was. I think she was at the bow of the ship. I don't know what the bow is, the front or back. I don't know. I don't try to pretend like I know everything. But she was up there hanging off that, leaning over halfway out the boat. I said, Marie, you gotta get back. You're gonna drop your phone. She's like, oh, no. I got a videotape because my grandkids will see this, and they want to see the dolphins jumping. So I just love how she overcomes her fears, and I'll just continue to try to push her a little bit further, as eventually we're going to do some more fun things. And I just love to have a good time. And I just think we all need to just take a break this couple weeks, and then we need to plan some good times. You hear me? We need to all plan some good times. We need to plan some adventures. You need to do some things you ain't never done. We just need to live, We just need to live and have a good day. So that was my funny story, and I'm grieving because I ain't on that Florida plane, but the Lord shine his light down on us today. Isn't it a beautiful day? Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful outside. The sun's out shining in this beautiful mansion that we got right here. Yep. It's beautiful. So go out and enjoy this day. Enjoy the day the Lord hath made, and rejoice in it, even if you ain't in Florida, okay? That's the words today. Even if you ain't where you're supposed to be, even if you're just going to be stuck at home, just smile, enjoy it. We'll be over this pretty soon. Got to flatten that curve. Love you guys.